responsible for the actions of others just because someone invokes their name. It's that simple, right? Like, for example, let's say someone, I don't know, robbed a bank and then said, I did it for Miley Cyrus. Does Miley Cyrus then have to go out publicly and apologize and say, I'm so sorry that that guy robbed the bank in my name? No. Miley Cyrus has nothing to do with the person who robbed the bank. Therefore, Miley Cyrus does not have to go apologize for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nor would anyone go after Miley Cyrus asking her to apologize for said bank robbery, right? So just because someone is a nut job and does something on the internet to get attention for themselves, which is exactly what it is, right? And then they say, oh, well, I'm doing it for someone else. It doesn't mean anything. Like, no, sorry. I don't now have to somehow go out of my way to apologize and explain to everyone this is bad. I'm not your dad. Okay, just for the record, I'm not. I don't know if anyone's aware of that. I'm not your father. Well, that sucks. Apparently I took massive damage and I'm incapacitated. Shit. Okay, hold on. I can't do the two-handed. I gotta equip the shield now. Apparently this is a tough fight. Here we go. Come around shield. I'm gonna have to block. Well, I think that's the point is, you know, at any point, anyone on the internet can say anything and then be like, oh, I did it for this person, I did it for that person. No, they didn't. Listen, I was off for 2 days. I'm not talking to anyone. I have no involvement with anything, okay? Obviously, anyone can just make shit up, and I shouldn't have to then go out of my way to dispel the nonsense that they made up. By default, you should just say, oh, that's nonsense. But because it's me and because my detractors want to make drama for everyone around me, they act like it's real. Oh, yeah, see, Phil, he did this. You should disprove this. You should. No, I don't have to do anything. I'm not involved at all. And but the truth is, just by addressing it and bringing it up, you're giving them exactly what they want, because all a person like that wants is attention. That's the only reason they're doing it. So by actually saying, oh, don't do that, do that, you know, you're actually giving them exactly what they desire, and you're playing their game. So what you do to that is, if, for example, if someone is doing something awful, you immediately alert the authorities. So I hope that happened, okay? And then you just ignore it, and you don't mention it ever again. You don't bring it up every 20 seconds. You don't repost it everywhere. You don't demand attention for it. You don't make threats towards the person. You just say, okay, and you go on your merry way. That's the best way to handle it, and I know because I'm someone who's been through it myself. By bringing it up and publicly addressing it and making big drama out of it, all you're doing is giving that person exactly what they wanted in the first place. Did I just get a rare gun? I think I did, and then I got an item that may be another quest item. Where did it go? It is. It's another bounty master. Okay? So there you go. So yeah, in life, that's the thing. You're always gonna, especially if you're someone who has a public face, people know you, and especially people don't like you, they're gonna try to drag you through the dirt on shit. It's this simple. You just say, I have nothing, no involvement. You just say, you discredit it all, disprove it. I have nothing to do with it. Leave me alone. All right? I don't have any responsibility to anyone to come out and be like, oh, don't do this, do this. No, I'm not involved. Someone dropped my name because I was off for 2 days, and they were upset that they couldn't make content about me. So instead, they made up something like that, and then they tried to spin it in a way to say, oh, see, I did it for Phil. It didn't do anything for me. You know, you're just someone on the internet getting attention, and now for some reason I have to go out of my way. No, I don't, because that's just giving you what you want. Okay, so we got to just stop the nonsense and stop entertaining the bullshit and stop dropping my name at every second. Stop tagging me. Stop involving me in this nonsense. I have nothing to do with it. All right, and I want nothing to do with it. I'm not going to involve myself with it or my family or anyone. Leave us alone. Shut the fuck up. Leave my name out of your mouth. Okay. Swish Treats had done a $2 super chat. Thanks for ignoring the drama. That's not what we're here for. I know. Exactly. That's why I'm not bothering with it. I'm not bringing it up at length, you know. On my podcast, I said what I had to say, but people want to keep talking about it all day. Well, you're in the wrong spot. Like, literally, you're in the wrong place. We don't care, okay? So, with that $2, we're now at 90, I believe. Right? Yes. Cool. And then I received a $2 tip And Flatman B says, yeah, don't let people drag you into stuff. Exactly. I don't want to. I'm not. If you didn't notice, you know, I said my quick thing on the podcast here. I'm just addressing it quick. This is just a waste of time. Again, when you talk at it at length like these idiots have done, you have literally given them exactly the reason what they did it for. The attention. They're craving the attention. They want the attention, right? Another $2 tip from Flatman B. He says, here's my take. He says, I can't go commit a crime, and because I follow someone or drop their name, it's someone's fault. For example, I can't just say, oh, I did this because of Brad Pitt, and then, you know, it's Brad Pitt's fault. Exactly right. That's the point I'm making. You can't, just because someone says something doesn't mean that they're involved. You just ignore it. You know? If someone is doing something heinous, like committing crimes or, you know, threatening violence or doing things, you notify the authorities, you file a police report, tell them what's going on. They'll probably tell you their best advice, right, on what to do. And then you go about your merry way, and that's that. You know? It's that simple. I have nothing to do with it. I don't want to be involved with this bullshit. These fucking unhinged people who, again, because I had 2 days off, they all lost their shit. They couldn't handle the fact that I had 2 days off from streaming, and they had no content. So instead, they had to completely go off the deep end, going nuts and making shit up, and just insane people, you know? Fuck them. So what did I get? A gun. I got a gun called Serox Pride. Oh, that's cool. I have a rare gun. So it is the same stats as my upgraded. Very, very nice. Someone just earned themselves a nice permanent ban. They said, you're being disingenuous because you're not bringing up that you're in a beef with another content creator. I'm not in a beef with any content creator. I have no involvement with any content creator at all. I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. You're an idiot. Just because my detractors have turned things into drama doesn't mean I have no involvement with any other content creator. You're a liar. I don't know this other content creator people keep bringing up. I've never seen a piece of their content. I don't even know their fucking name. I have no involvement with them whatsoever. You're a fucking loser for actually saying that. Because all you're doing is you're propagating a circle of drama that doesn't exist. You're the problem here, not me. Dual-wield pistols, that could be cool. How far out can I go here? Is this an island that's reachable? It is. Holy shit, dude. See, and here you go. And here's the root of it all. A troll account on Kick says, their name is Grown Ass Man Begging Money. Says, oh, you're a loser, Phil. So here's the problem, all right? I'm successful. I'm happy, all right? I'm really enjoying my life. I have fans and viewers who like what I do and who I am. They support me, and people just can't handle that. They're upset. They're jealous. So what do? They try to ruin my life because they can't handle the fact that I'm successful and they're not, and they're miserable. They think that they should have what I have despite the fact that they didn't grind for 16 years to get it. So they just sit around being miserable. Oh, this guy's going to take 2 days off? Oh, not allowed. Let's do everything we can to ruin that, right? It's like, no, you're not going to ruin it. You're not going to ruin anything for me. You're not. My life is good and will continue to be good, and you'll continue to be miserable. And there's nothing you can do about it besides finally realize that and move on, because you're never going to change things for me. Things are always going to be good now, and you got to deal with that, right? So it's that simple. So why do you think this is happening? Because this is why miserable names like that, a miserable wretch who just can't deal with the fact that I'm happy and they're not, I'm successful and they're not. Sorry, it's just reality. And the sooner you understand it and realize it, the better, because nothing's going to change. How do I get to this vendor? Oh, look, I just found something.